Welcome back everyone to a brand new Fortnite video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best way to get into bot lobbies, aka bad player lobbies. Of course, these aren't going to be bots, but yeah, you know what I mean by bots. I'm going to be giving you guys 9 tips. I may be giving you guys a bonus one at the end of the video. But yeah, my support creator code is itsmarkonhmit. If you guys are not using that, make sure to do so. I'll type it in for you guys real quick. Just accept that. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into these tips without wasting your time. The first thing is whenever there's a tournament running, if you guys haven't played it yet, just play it until you get like a decent amount of points, because at the early points, especially when the tournament's been on for like a week or so, all the good players will be way farther in the tournament, and the only people at the bottom of the tournament will be the bad players who can't get progressed in the tournament. So if a tournament's been going on for like 5 to 7 days and you have no like very low amount of points, just play it until you have a decent amount of points. That is the first tip. The second tip, which is I think the least effective, is to do a server change. The easiest server is Oceana or Brazil. I recommend not doing this one though, because it will give you high ping, but this one does give you the most bot players, because Brazil and Oceana don't have very good players. Not to be rude if anybody from those servers are watching this video, but just keep in mind it will give you very high ping, which will very much impact your performance, because everything you do will be late. So for example, when you try to swing your pickaxe, it'll swing half a second later, and it just really ruins your gameplay. That is a way to get into bot lobbies. I mean, the video is not how to get into bot lobbies with no downsides, but that's probably the worst tip in this video. The next one, which I think is the most effective of all of these, is to wake up in the morning early. On weekends especially is where all the bots are on the early mornings of the weekend. So anywhere from 7 to 10 o'clock on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, you will have the best luck at finding bots, because a lot of like 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds who are only allowed to play on the weekends are going to be up very early because they want to play Fortnite. But yeah, this is probably the most effective way. If you guys don't want to get up early, then here's a bunch more tips for you guys, because personally I wouldn't want to wake up. The next way to do this is whenever there's a new update, play on the first weekend of the new update. If you play on the day of the new update, all the TTVs and YTs are going to be out. Let's forget about that right there. Alright, but yeah, the first morning, the first weekend, doesn't matter when, just the first weekend whenever a new season comes out, or a big update like 8.3, 8.2, etc. The next way is drop at Junk, Lucky, Happy, and Snooby. These are like the 4 main locations that new players drop out. Of course, not considering unnamed locations. Noobs like to go to unnamed locations a lot, but these are like the 4 biggest named locations that noobs like to drop. Also, coinciding with this tip is land at the end of the battle bus, wherever the last locations on the battle bus are. There's going to be a lot of people who don't want to get into fights there and are going to probably be worse at the game. So that kind of goes with the previous tip, but you guys get the idea. The next way, which is also probably better than waking up in the morning to find bots, but this doesn't really work because it's not a regular game mode. It's going to Team Rumble or the casual game mode on. Team Rumble has the most bots, but of course Team Rumble doesn't count as a regular mode, so it might not really matter to you guys. But if you just want to do it for the fun, Team Rumble has a ton of bots. I'm telling you, try it out. Next, whenever you are in an end game / mid game, the noobs will usually like to rotate in late, so stay near the end of the zone, where the zone is like, so the zone's right on your tail, and you'll find a lot of noobs off guard because they'll think there's nobody next to them because everyone's rotating in. But yeah, you can catch them off guard and get some really easy kills. This works for good players too who are rotating late, but you'll find a lot of bad players as well while doing this. Next, whenever there's a challenge for a specific whenever there's a challenge for a specific location, you want to go there. I'll see if I can find an example. Alright, here. Search chests at Retail Row or Chunk Junction. When week 1 came out, you would have want to gone there. Let's say for week 7 when I'm recording this video. Let's see. Visit Junk Junction and the Block in a single match. So you guys are going to want to go to Junk Junction or the Block, because then you'll find other new players. Another one. Search chests at Loot Lake or Snobby Shores. There's going to be a lot of people here. So the week that you guys are currently on, for me it's week 7, season 8 when I'm recording this. You want to go to this and see if there's any location challenges that are in the challenges feed. It doesn't matter if you completed them or not, and just land at that location, because a lot of noobs like to do their challenges. I personally don't like to do my challenges, but I do them for the free rewards, which are pretty cool. Yeah, the final tip is run an iOS/Android emulator on your PC. This one is by far the most complicated, but it works very, very effectively. So pretty much what this is doing, it will pretty much emulate a Fortnite mobile simulator from someone else's device, and it'll emulate that onto your PC. So you'll be going against mobile players on your PC. The problem with this is it is kind of hard to set up, but I'll try to leave a link to it in the description if you guys are on PC and you want to do this. But if you're not on PC, the other 8 tips I showed in this video should be more than enough to get into bot lobbies. Hopefully this video did help you guys out, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Thanks for watching.